Alright now, thank you two for joining. We're gonna get started here. I got my cat with me. We're gonna be playing with the Wrath of Brokilon deck I made. Which, if you go to YouTube and you type in Witcher Wayne, you can also find the deck guide for that one. It's the first video that I uploaded, so it's a little bit. I didn't know about the audio filters on OBS yet, or any of that. So the audio quality might be a little less than what the audio quality is for this. But it still functions as a half decent guide. Meanders, interesting. Vision pick, hit them already. Okay. Nothing too terribly new. I suppose I'll give a brief overview of what this deck is. Okay, more scraps. So let's see if I can find it. There we go. So we have Ithne and Symbiosis. Obviously our goal is to get as many Symbiosis cards out as possible, and then to get Treants, but we also have a Goliath, and we can use her in combination with a number of cards that will hand buff. For instance, Circle of Life will hand buff. Dunka can hand buff. You can use cards like Fauve to play another one again, or to get the maximum amount. Force Protector, play one twice. You can, if you get it and play it in the last round with Mystic Echo, can play Shaping Nature twice and choose the boost 8 on a Goliath on your last turn too. Basically, the goal is to get a Goliath up to some ridiculous number, and ideally, you've won the first round and passed the second. And what that will mean is that, assuming you and your opponent had an equal card number, your opponent will go first for the third round, and thereby you will get to make the last move. So if you play a Goliath as the last move, you don't have to worry about Scorches or Geralts or anything. Otherwise, you have to think a little strategically and recognize that they might not have a Devotion deck. There could be a Geralt, there could be a Scorch, there could just be a Geralt Yrden. They take out a whole row, particularly. The Treants are very weak to that, as I've noticed, because they'll drop all the way back down to 1 power. And so, yeah, if somebody puts that in their deck, versus really any sort of Symbiosis Dryad deck, you're going to have a problem. We also have Ethelina, she's a good one if you double Call of the Forest, or if you, Call of the Forest in order to play Ethelina. We kind of have enough cards in this deck that are either about playing a particular unit or about playing a nature card or some such that we can usually get our favorite cards or our most vital cards like Ithne and a Goliath out with no problem. Because we're either using Call of the Forest to pull them out from our deck into our hand, or we're just redrawing so much in between the rounds, or we might use Fauve to get Call of the Forest to it. It's only a 25 card deck, and we've already used all the provisions. So it's really not a serious problem to pull any of the cards that you might want. fairly consistently. So anyways, let me know if you guys have any questions, but this is the deck we'll be using today. So because we've called the Force and Ithne, we can redraw Ithne. There's no need for her to take up a spot. Aglaïas, very good that we've got her. Bow, very good. Rexonut, fine. Harmony. All of these are very good. The Double Dryad Matron is very good. I think we'll keep this. This is not a bad first round hand. We probably won't win the first round with this hand, but the opponent might choose to forfeit. It's always a possibility. Now right here, yeah, I can see that happening. There was not a bad future move. Play Foul and grab a Circle of Life onto this because we already have our top 2 nature cards. That's probably going to be a good move for later. For now I'm going to go with Rexonut. Because we're Devotion, we will get both benefits. And we'll boost Aglaïas. So there's that. Okay, so clearly intending to use the damage an enemy by 2 on my rather weak young Dryad. I think this is the best move for now. Hopefully this survives this round. And then I'll go for Valve into that. At least get 1 point from it. Fortunately, I don't have really any Symbiosis cards. Hence why. Okay, so they haven't retaliated, that's fine. Another boost. Now, one thing just to be aware of if you're playing this deck or a similar deck, your Treants will spawn after the spell card finishes. So if I'd used a Nature's Rebuke, for example, on any one of these 2, it would not have boosted this Treant. It would wait until after the Treant was over with and then go on. Okay, going out for the takeout of that. That's nice. Now, I don't want to look at that. Is this... Okay, that's not devotion. Always trigger the death blow ability. So the new cards are like that. It's not going to be useful to play here. And this shaping nature will get doomed, so if you want to use it with a glass, you have to use it on the same round. Like the first time you play it has to be during some part of the same round. Then you can use the Mystic Echo to get it on the same turn of that round as a Goliath, which is really the only way you can get onto a Goliath and have a Goliath double it. Obviously, put it on after she's already on the field. If this was one weaker, I'd go for some Death Blow and stuff, but I think I'm just going to pass this round due to the situation. I haven't seen any evidence that this is a devotion deck, but I think it is. Like, I haven't seen any evidence against it either. Let's try and get... Ooh. Okay. I would prefer something else. Okay. Fair enough. I don't like the abandoned girls because they take a turn to do something with. Fortunately, I would have preferred another symbiosis type card. Unless these get boosted, these will be good candidates for the Circle of Life to hit. Okay, bring out Aberon this turn. Okay, and he doesn't play that optimally. In any case, I'll kill it so I can get a Goliath to move up in points. And already a Goliath will be worth 24 points. We have a lot more we can do with her. So, assuming that play works, we're in a very good position. Now, one indicator playing Alvaron second instead of passing might indicate that he does not have devotion. Because there's no real strategic reason why you would not want to pass and get yours fully evolved. So Force Protector is going to be the obvious next move play after transforming this. Yeah, I don't know which one of these two is gonna die, so I felt that I had to play it like that. Okay, so this must be a devotion deck by the way that this was just played. And there's just no other way to play that. And I only have one in my hand, obviously, so that will be the one that goes up. What I plan on doing is grabbing a Hamadryad with this, and then just onto the Hamadryad. I really only see that as my real option here. Bring up my point value and hopefully not have to use a glass. Um, I'm gonna save this because glass 14 points more, so 18 points plus 14, that's 32 points. Yeah, I would definitely win fine with the glass, which is what I'm gonna do. I'll save this for next time. I don't think I've ever had to play a glass second round, but we're fine doing so. Okay, and we've drawn Ithany. I'll also grab a Symbiosis. I'm gonna try it on the last one and try and go for extra points, I think. I have to do that just to try and keep these alive. Some powerful plays here. Well, at least something that I can attack. That translates to fire in the valley, in case anyone was wondering. Sparley is fire, like shoot this thing, but Enye is fire, as in something being on fire. And fortunately, I just have overwhelming power. I'll actually win by more, just straight boosting this by 8. Achievement unlocked, reach rank 20. So we are now rank 20. This is, I want to say, my best deck for ranking up as well. This one wins about like every other, while yeah, the others I struggle with, or tend to struggle against various decks. It's not too good against Skellige just because the young Dryads are typically 2 strength units, and those tend to get wiped really quickly in a damage heavy match. But like in this one, probably a Spellital, something like that, will probably be fine. Okay, I like this right off the bat. Yeah, this is a great opening. This is a great round 1 hand. I'll probably save Valve to grab all the forest or something, but we're gonna go with this. It's an opening play. I think this is a good initial play because got Stress in there, take it out, and here's to Goliath. Let's see. Yeah, so I don't know what Sorka means off the top of my head, but Sparley was fire. It could be now. Like fire now. Possibly. Okay, so I still have a significant point lead. And foolishly played this on the rightmost spot instead of where it should have been played. Do I use Valve to grab the Nature's Rebuke? I only have 1 Nature's Rebuke in here now. I guess. Um. Oh, he's passed. Well, thank you for letting me know you passed. We'll pass too and win. And now it just plays into our advantage to pass this round. This is fine. Because we can use Valve into all the forest into Eithne. And I'll pass this. And now we'll just see what we draw. They call the forest right off the bat. Ooh, Eithne too. Sure, I'll gamble, why not? Okay, I mean that's a fairly typical play, the double letters of Brokilon. With Fab, I'll grab the Shaping Nature. And the unit will grab maybe a Dryad Matron, maybe the Abandoned Girl. Very good on that. I'm going to have to rely a lot on the Symbiosis to just like crank cards out in a circle. This though will save for an 8-point boost on Aglaïus. We'll just be sure to play out Shaping Nature onto this. This has thus far been a Devotion deck, probably is just the Devotion deck. In any case, we should be playing last, I think. That's how I calculated it to be anyways. Fortunately, this engine does take a little while to get going, so we are in danger of losing like a Hamadryad or something. Ooh, please on, okay, in melee row, yep. That was a mistake on their part. That was 6 symbiosis cards. We should soon catch up. Even with 5, we would still be able to catch up. This boar is going to be a big trouble, though. This might be a serpent trap. Guess I'll try and get one more symbiosis and find out what that part is. Okay, so it's not a serpent trap. Serpent trap would have triggered right then. It's probably unit play. Okay, crushing trap. Ooh. Transform. I am a little worried about our point disparity. I may have to boost on the Hamadryad. A nature card from your deck. I almost wish that wasn't the best play, so I could play a Nature's Rebuke and take out the Treant board, but our best option is clearly do this on the Hamadryad. And now we're relatively close. Although our symbiosis just got quite a bit weaker. Yeah, we only have 3 symbiosis units left. Probably, okay. Surprised we didn't get that onto there, but case darn. So everything here was boosted now out of the range of. It's clever. Heal self. No point in hitting that. I guess I really don't have a choice. Even though I can't get death blow on anything. Oh, but I forgot that it's random if you... Okay, so yeah, you can still play it with 1 unit left. If it's a Goliath, and it'll work out fine. Oh, I'm worried. I'm worried this is a... something mean. Something horrible. Okay. Can a Goliath get it? I think so. I think if I deploy... use the Mystic Echo for this. Boost an allied unit by 8. Yeah. Yeah, we've got it. Conscious Complete Bodybuilder. What have we done to get that? Yeah, so this definitely is a powerful deck. Used correctly. I recommend, hey, check out the guide, check it out. It's also posted. The guide has a link to my GWENT account. And when an online match where one of your unit strength is at least 50. Okay, fair enough. Got 2 more. I guess we'll go down the ice tree. Since we are playing a deck around here. Oh, that's 2 points. Duh. Yeah, we're progressing through the ranks fairly quickly with this. Redraw Aethne. I don't like oak critters that much, but they're useful to have in there. Guessful chance. Okay, that's good. I didn't realize we had double dried matrons too. What would I use Valve to? Oh yeah, I guess the other Circle of Life. That's a good way to find out if they have a guild or anything. That will usually bait them out. I have, it's like 1 Symbiosis card this round. It's not too good. So I'll gain to a turn and lose to a turn. So it'll be a net neutral. Even pulling this one to the right would have no effect because the way these two will trigger off each other. I don't believe so. Could be wrong though. Maybe it would. Okay. That kind of sucks. still maintain a decent point lead. I was hoping to hit these really ones. Probably another melee. Do I use this for the 5 points? I don't think I have anything that purifies an enemy. You know what, this would do almost no damage. So I think my best move here is to pass this one. And worry about the defender next round. I mean, I am basically getting 4 points a turn, which I think is why he's contemplating so much now. We'll put some pressure on him. Okay, not a bad move. Okay, and giving himself dominance. A little rougher than I would like it. Prefer a bit of a situation. I don't do any more. Okay. Oh, I always like to thank my opponents for passing. It's always very helpful. Probably has an Alberon though, that's probably why that one was passed. If they don't, I will be... It's so good though. Um, that's the best first move. Start getting the hand buff going. A devotion shouldn't have a counter to Goliath. So we should be good to just kind of go nuts here. drop this in Albaron with the hopes that it might just be quick to just take it out. Out of play. And that was a good defense because I would have taken that one out pretty quickly if he had not done that. He seems to be distracted from the weak young dryads, which is good. Oh, the forest. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Symbiosis. Hopefully it doesn't catch on. That's probably gonna be okay. But yes, please continue aiming for my really strong units. And try to Oberon. They won't be getting boosted by 1 anymore. Fortunately, we won't be getting the hand boost either. It's never hit a glass. Oh well. It doesn't always. I try and get the most out of it. I already got. No, I don't. And I'm hoping a weaker unit pops up there at some point, but so far it's not. But I mean, we're keeping pace power-wise, so. Goliath should still help us out, even with a little bit. Come on, there we go. And I can play this to get that again. It'll auto hit Goliath. And I'll just kind of rinse and repeat on that one. Yeah. Now what would be worrying is if an Imlerith comes out, because then an Imlerith's Wrath could actually deal with a Goliath. That would actually, yeah, that would do it. But I don't think that's gonna happen. Now, for some reason, he's not taking out my young dryads, which is a little worrying, but it's a devotion deck. Now, I mean, just please don't be an Imlerith. But beyond that, we're good. Oh, Imlerith. Please no, not Imlerith. Cool. But we should be safe then. Okay, now. Yeah, nothing can be done as far as I can tell. Yeah. We already got the mosaic. I think we're on winning streak now. Actually. Should really help us advance rapidly. There we go, there's Lambert. So yeah, we should just start plowing through stuff here. Hopefully. I'll probably jinx myself now and just lose a bunch. But hopefully not. I should, like, one of my daily quests was play 5 matches, the other one was win 5 matches. We already won 3, so... Okay. Critters, goodbye. And abandoned girl, goodbye. Great hand. This will do us quite well. Come on. Speleton, maybe? I don't know. Or is this gonna be like another Waters of Brokilon? Typical play. Okay. Now, don't boost this, because... Oh, very good, thank you. Can begin our hand buffing immediately. This will just be an easy Nature's Rebuke target. Or not. And here's... It wouldn't even be bad to just play Dunka, and then for 3 turns. You know what? I think I will. She'll always boost a glass the way this is set up. Oh no, not my Hamadryad. Oof. Goofed that. I'll take out my little Treant. Um, I'm not gonna win this round. Do I want to throw this out there onto something? Do I want to wait for the other Hamadryad to maybe show up? I'm gonna toss this one out there. Yeah, we'll put that in the graveyard. So Goliath has a pretty nice boost now. Fortunately, though, I'm struggling in the department of other cards. Oh, a nature card to play. Just Circle of Life. This and the Ithlina. Not be bad. Okay. In order to win. Go. Fortunately, I'm not going to have a card advantage. Let's check. Looks like Devotion, but I haven't seen anything that's specifically Devotion. I wish I could get Force Protector in my hand somehow. Okay, not going for the hand boost. That's a little odd. Okay. And this does mean it's a devotion deck. I don't recall Squirtle having anything that can deal with Goliath. So, unless something crazy comes up, should be good. Hopefully now, Super Goliath proves to be unbeatable. I guess I'll discover if something can be done which I didn't know about before. Okay, what's going on the Hamadryad for sure. So, okay, yeah. Nothing can be done about that. We'll get a Squirtle K because we're playing with the Squirtle deck. So it really won't. I have almost all the Squirtle cards, so it's not really going to be helpful. Sure, why not? I could get. Please let me know in the chat if you guys would be interested in me playing through Thronebreaker. I'm not at all opposed to getting it. Doing that for you guys. I just want to see what Wild Hunt card I want. Probably this. Okay. Then I got this. What's gonna be it? Oh, spend. Okay, whatever. Spend 20,000 scraps. That's a lot of points for this tree. And Thronebreaker, just so you know, is shoot. Earlier I saw it was like $9.99. But still, $20 is not a lot. I often drop money on this anyways, so. Hydride, Homidride. I don't have any opponent connection lost. Trying to reconnect. Okay. This might just be setting up around, seeing what they have. Fortunately, if I use the shaping nature, I can't really use it again on a glass. Okay, that's a powerful card to throw out there and means we do not have a devotion deck. Kind of need to do everything in our power to win on the first round. I'm gonna try and bring that into the range of Sursa. Okay, that's a ridiculously powerful card. That's true, I see a means of defeat. Let's see a way of winning this one. About this unit around here. I think this might be the match we lose that ends our winning streak. But the winning streak is definitely going to be for the YouTube highlights. Because I think we're at like 4 rounds now. It's definitely highlight worthy. Oh. Give me something else. No. Save it for next round. Okay, a little bit odd. Wondering if that isn't building up to a pass. Yeah, I mean, it's just odd to play your cards so wildly and efficiently. Yep, and there's the pass. Connection lost. So I think we have horrible. No, not really. Yeah, and the Droid Matron will be fine. Let's go for it. You go first. Fixing it. I know this is not a devotion deck, and that makes me very worried about Geralt Yurden's Scorches and ordinary Geralts of any kind. Like any Geralt is a problem. I usually just let these cards just go higher and higher and higher and higher. I really don't care. At this rate, my opponent might end up forfeiting automatically due to their connection, which is pretty much fine by me. Okay, if this stays at 5, Nature's Rebuke. I can even lower that actually. or the end of the range of a circle of life. Although I'm kind of planning on using these just last. I might split this between two different cards on the last round, merely because playing it only on a glasses, or just going really high with the glasses, dangerous when you know they don't have devotion, and you're not going on the last time. I don't know why this dude doesn't know how to play those correctly. Or I may even play that again and try and get get another card off. We'll see. I'll consider my options. I just want that out of there. Yeah, I might go Force Protector on this. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll see what's needed in the end. They might even pull Geralt or something out on this right now. With 3 charges, turn out let you fine, whatever. Uh, oh boy. might chicken out on the Aglaia super play, because I'll win either way if they don't have a counter to it. Hopefully no Gyrden. Okay, cool. One it forfeited. So that's 5 in a row. We've won now with this deck. I'm definitely gonna say I think this is a top tier deck. Just based on the success we've had today. It's very good with the meta. And it didn't do that well in the I posted it. So I don't know. It could be that people like looked at my rank and just how I've been doing. Don't think much of it, but we are plowing through things today. I am rather impressed. This